Okay, welcome to another shop talk. Today I want to do a follow-up. I mentioned it a few weeks ago. I've been using this for a while around the shop now. It's the new FCtools hinge jig and it is absolutely awesome. I'm just going to give you a real quick video and just run you through. It's quite a simple tool, so it doesn't need a lot of talking about really, but I'll just show you what you get, and if you've bought one, there's a couple of options now for some adjustments for different offsets and hinges and stuff. So let's get straight into it and have a quick look. So this is what is called the hinge block, and this one is for a 4-inch hinge. Now, there is also a 3-inch available on the website. The screw positions are identical. So you leave these little grub screws locked in. If you've set your hinges, you can literally remove the hinge block and replace it with the 3-inch, and they would all stay lined up exactly how you may like to have your kind of presets or whatever you're up to. So this is the top here of the door. It says door top there. And as we go down, you can see you've got your mid-hinge position, and it's breakable, which is really cool. So if you want to stick it in your van, or you want to do like little doors underneath some stairs or something like in a cupboard, you can just move these around to your heart's content, no problem. Again, there's some presets. I just moved mine randomly where I wanted it on my door, and then you go down to the bottom. Now, obviously you can buy extra hinge blocks, and if you do, you could have 4 hinges, 5, 6, whatever you like, no problem. For doing your setup, once you've set the positions of your blocks, the way this works is you position this here, the top of the rail, right on the edge of the door. So that would be the top of your door. Then there's this little spacer here. This can be moved. I've got this set for a fire door, so you can move it slightly off if we go in here and see. So that's like a 5mm gap between here and here. Or the preset, if you push it down tight, the preset is 3mm, which is the standard gap at the top of the door. So when you go into your frame, you'll push this up to the top of the frame, and that will give you a 3mm gap. So again, really, really simple. Now, if I take one of these off, mine has got this little recess because it's one of the first ones. Now, that's no longer there, the recess. Now, I don't want to confuse you, but it's on the website. Frank explains what's going on with this. This was made with a little recess. So if you want this to be raised on for an offset hinge, or a rebated hinge, you get these little spacers, and they're kind of 3D printed spacers, and you can see they line up inside there. Now that's only if you've got the older hinge block here. If you've got the newer hinge block, then you have these aluminium spacers. Now they do the same thing. They're for hinge blocks without this little recess here. So with the system, you get these little sliding inserts which have a grub screw which you can lock, and then the thread position for your hinge block. So you can see, you can put the hinge block back on. Goes on exactly where you had it last time, which is really cool. So you can swap these around, leaving setup. It's great. Now you do get, I did check, you do get extras. So here you can see I've got 2 more, so there will be 6 on that face, and I've got 6 on this face. The thing is with fitting hinges, you always come across some awkward problems, like whether it's an offset or whether, in my case, I'll show you here, the door liner was straight on the wall, there's no door frame, so I couldn't actually get this on the wall, it was too deep, but I managed really easily to put the hinge blocks on this side, giving me only 20mm to put on the wall, so that was really handy. So it's very useful. I'll show you now. Okay, so you can see here I've got kind of a door, there's no real door frame on this side because I wanted to make as much space in the shop, so I've just got almost a liner. I think it's like 25mm. So I've managed to flip it and put the hinge jig flat against the door liner, which you'd never have less than a 20mm door liner, so it works in any situation. I was using one of these big kind of fire door hinges, but if you're using a thinner door and you get a smaller hinge, I think it comes in about 26mm or something, 25mm with a smaller leaf hinge. So there's these little 4mm inserts which you put on the rail, and what that does, you can see, it will push your hinge block away, giving you, I think it's a 26mm hinge, which is the smaller leaf hinge in case you're working on the narrower doors and this is coming too close to the edge or the face of the door. So you get these little packers, they fit on, and then you push it on, use the same hinge block, and again, you could obviously buy a 3-inch block if you want to do that as well. So to hold it in position, you just put a couple of little screws through here. You don't see this because when you put the stops on the frame, then that will cover it. And when it comes to clamping it to the door, literally just any set of clamps you can see here, just hold it straight onto the door, really quick and easy. You can see here what you use. It's a 16mm collet and a 12mm router bit. So I've got one of the FCtools bases for my little Makita router. I've just got one of these brass insert rings which fit into the base. And what's nice about it, has this little extra lip. Also, obviously, you can take the brass insert, which is important for this. It has this extra lip, so it just gives you more stability to hold it when you're moving around and taking away the material. Just a real quick one today. I hope you found that interesting. When I got this hinge jig, when I had the doors to do in the workshop, I just couldn't believe how quick and easy it was to use. Really accurate, folds away out of the way. I moved my hinges where I wanted them in a custom position. Dead quick and easy. Push it on the door. Line the aluminium up with either a 3mm or 5mm if you're using a fire door. And it's just instant, so quick, so repeatable. So I've heard there's some other blocks coming for doing locks and stuff, which will be amazing, and I'm sure there'll be other hinge types coming for this system as well. So thanks very much to Frank for sending me this. He didn't ask me to review it, but I thought I had to because it was really, really cool. So thanks very much to FCtools and Frank for that. Thanks to all my subscribers, as always, really appreciate it. Special thanks to my patrons. Thanks for your support there as well. I'll see you all on the next one. Stay safe, everyone. Thanks. Bye.